Welcome back, everyone. It's Kobe Blanco, and today we are going to be talking about the Millrose Games. For anyone who doesn't know what the Millrose Games are, it's an indoor track meet at the Armatory in New York. It's a very competitive meet with a lot of professionals. There's some high schoolers, and I think there's some kids also running at this meet. But there's many records set, whether that's national records or international records. Why are we talking about the Millrose Games? Well, there's going to be a very strong field of 3K and mile runners. And I want to talk about who I think is going to win in each of these races. Just to clarify, this is my opinion. After doing a little bit of research and just thinking about these runners, this is my opinion who I think might win the Millrose Games for the 3K and mile. If you disagree with me, that's fine. Just let me know who you win and why. So anyways, let's get into this video. Alrighty, so before we begin, I just want to show the entries of who's going to be racing. So we're going to be starting off with the mile. Now, the mile is very special at the Millrose Games. Many talented runners come to race this mile. The name for this race is called the Wanamaker Mile. So we're going to have 3 individuals for the mile and 3Ks. I'm going to start off with my first one, and his name is Hocker. So starting off with our first runner, we're going to be talking about Hocker. Hocker is from Australia, and he went to the University of Wisconsin. He ran at the Olympic Games in 2021, and he has some really good times. For some of his PRs, he ran a 3:32 in the 1500, a 3:51 mile, and a 13:22 5K. So he's very talented in the distance and mid-distance areas. Hocker is a fierce competitor. In many of his races, he has the guts and the finish to win many races. And one of his races include the NCAA 1500. Where he won that with a strong finish. For the next runner who I think could win the mile is Craig Engels. Craig Engels is from the United States, and he ran at the World Finals in 2019. He barely missed a spot in 2021 for the Olympic Games. Some of Craig's PRs are 3:33 for the 1500, a 3:51 mile, and a 1:44 for an 800. So he does have a lot of speed. In many of his races, Craig does have a phenomenal finish. He can finish really strong. He's more of a mid-distance guy, so this race fits him perfectly. For our last individual, we're going to be talking about Josh Kerr, and he's a beast, a Brooks beast. He's from the UK, and he has raced at the Olympic Games in 2021 and won bronze in the 1500. Some of his PRs are 3:29 in the 1500, a 3:53 mile, and a 1:45 800. Josh Kerr held the NCAA 1500 meter record for some time a few years ago before Yard Naguse broke it. Josh is probably my personal favorite to win this race, and is just shown by that 3rd place in the Olympic 1500. He has a strong finish, and if he needs to stay in the front, he can do that as well. I think it's going to be really interesting to see how this mile unfolds. And with these 3 and all the other athletes who are racing the Wanamaker Mile, I think it's going to be a really good one. Maybe someone who I haven't even mentioned in this video might win that mile. So we'll have to see. And now let's get on to the 3K. A little commercial right here. So I just want to point it out that I got a new desk. This is going to be where I edit and do schoolwork, so that's pretty cool. It's right next to the the bibs and stuff, so it's going to be a good reminder of what I'm working towards. And also, make sure you subscribe. Thank you. Alrighty, so now we are going to be talking about my 3 individuals who could win the 3K at the Millrose Games. Now, this one was very hard to pick from. I'm not going to lie. I had to talk to some of my other runner friends from various schools. You know who I'm talking about. The first runner we're going to be talking about is Joe Klecker, and he's from the United States. Right now, he runs for OAC. He ran at the 2021 Olympic Games in the 10K, and some of his PRs are 3:37 for the 1500, a 7:39 3K, and a 13:06 5K. I remember seeing him race against Grant Fisher in so many races, and I think he said himself that he never beat Grant before, but he finishes like right behind him. And just knowing how fast Grant is, Joe Klecker is also extremely fast. He's an awesome guy, and I really do think he has a great chance to win this 3K. The next runner we're going to be talking about is Cooper Teare. Cooper is from the United States, and he just got sponsored by Nike. So congratulations, Cooper. Cooper is a really great runner. I've been seeing his running career since when he was a senior. And just him trying to go at 4, running at Brooks PR, he's phenomenal. Now, some of his PRs are 3:35 in the 1500, a 7:46 3K, and a 13:12 5K. Cooper is very talented, and I definitely do think he has a chance to win this as well. The next runner we're going to be talking about is Cole Hocker, and he's an American. He also just got sponsored by Nike recently, so congratulations, Cole. Cole ran at the Olympic Games and got 5th in the 1500. Some of Cole's PR is 3:31 in the 15, 7:46 in the 3K, and 13:18 in the 5K. Now, I'm going to say Cole's probably my favorite to win the 3K. Cole's just insane. Like, I think he's going to be the best American runner of all time, at least for distance. I definitely do think that he'll be up there, but the way he's going to win is through that kick. So I think we'll just have to see in the next few days, but my money is on Cole Hocker. Alrighty, guys, that's going to do it for today's video. I think those people will win the 3K and the mile. I could be wrong. I could be right. I guess we'll find out in the next few days. If you agree with me, let me know down in the comments. If you disagree with me, also let me know as well. I'm interested to see what you guys are going to say. The main point of this video is to spread a little bit of discussion to the Millrose games. The Millrose games is a very important part to the track and field sport, and I feel like it's not really talked about enough. And you might be saying, well, what's this guy who no one really knows talking about is going to do to help? I just feel like maybe just a little bit of discussion through the people who are watching this video might help it a little bit. So again, guys, I guess we'll be watching it together. And again, thank you guys again for watching, and I love you guys. Bye-bye.